I turned 22 a couple weeks ago. I think it was maybe 2-3 weeks ago, maybe. And a lot of people will be very happy during their birthdays. Unfortunately, for me, that wasn't really the case. I was stressed out about something that I feel like most people in their age shouldn't be feeling, or it feels like I'm the only one who's feeling that. And just to make things clear as well, I'm not saying this to clip farm or, attention seek or whatever it is. This is genuinely how I feel. And I'm not going to just make a course from this as well. I'm not going to just, reel people in, be like, oh yeah, join my Discord server, pay me this amount. I don't want to make a course and profit out of that. That's not really me. If I can make a course and I don't have to show my face and I can make money, okay, sure, but I can't really do that now, can I? But anyways, I'm trying to be very transparent with you guys, and I'm just trying to share my thoughts that I think is unique and see if you guys can relate to this, or thoughts that you guys haven't thought about. I genuinely feel like shit after turning 22, and I feel very, very behind. But in others' eyes, it might seem a little bit different. With the job that I do, it unfortunately sounds very flashy, and a lot of people will mistake it. A lot of people do mistake it that I make a lot of money, when in reality that is the complete opposite. Some days I genuinely make barely minimum wage. It's bad. Some days I'll probably earn okay, but in most days it's enough to get me here and there, but it's definitely not going to be enough for me to pay for the mortgage or pay for anything bigger or buy myself a car. Hence why I'm driving Dad's car. So that problem solved. Not for too long though. But anyways, so I do social media marketing for a lot of businesses. And to jump into the specifics, I take photos and videos, and I'm basically a content creator. And with this job, I get very lucky to... What the fuck just happened there? Oh shit. Oh fuck, I'm gonna get pulled over, aren't I? I have the camera here recording and I have the lights on. Oh god, Australian cops are a little bit weird, Oh god, that sometimes fine you for... Anyways, I'm not doing anything illegal, hopefully. Why does this moment feel so... Why does it feel so intense? They're gonna look at me. They're gonna see the camera. Wait, do I have my license with me? Okay, I do. Oh, son of a bitch. I don't want to do anything right now. I don't want to pull over to the side and just park and let them go through, because then I'm overthinking that they're gonna find me a little bit suspicious, especially when I'm a darker skin color, but then again, I'm not black. Fuck, they're turning right as well. Shit. I don't like this. Yeah, anyway, so how's you guys' day going so far? Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna pull me over or what they're gonna do. I'm starting to feel less worried now. They passed me. Felt like I had a constipated shit, and I just yeah, wow. I don't think they could have cared less, to be honest, as much as I did right now. Now I'm worried that they're gonna turn around because I'm pulling over here. Even if you haven't done something wrong, when the cops are around you, you feel like you've done something wrong already. That's, oh god. Watch another cop just come by and just pull me over again. Anyways, where was I? I do social media marketing for businesses, so that is videography and photography, graphic design, and I've actually gotten really fortunate enough to actually work around high-end cars, some big content creators, and I've actually also gotten lucky enough, believe it or not, to do graphic design for Adrian Portelli as well. For those who don't know, Adrian Portelli is like, I think Australia's number top 5, probably even higher. It's like this famous big billionaire guy. His business is the LMCT Plus business. He does, if I remember correctly, a lot of, giveaways, lotteries, and I got very fortunate enough to actually work for maybe 1 week, maybe less, to do his graphic design. They were trialing out. Anyways, some issues happened. I don't really want to talk about that. That's another story for another day. But anyways, I got the chance to work for him, and I'm now also just working for a really big YouTuber, which I can't really say, unfortunately. And man, the guy hasn't even given me much work. But yeah, that's what I do. And when you're working around these high-end cars and you're working around these big YouTubers, when you explain that to people, hence why I don't really want to tell people what I do a lot of the time, it's because it sounds very flashy, and people mistake that very easily because you have connections with a big YouTuber, you work around these supercars, surely your business is making a fuck ton of money, right? No, not really. I am far from it, and I genuinely wish I was earning a lot of money. But God has other plans. Now later on I will get into why I feel really behind in life, but this social media marketing stuff is never really what I wanted to do. I kind of just fell into this. I saw that I could make supercar connections with this, or I can just make good networks, and I abused the crap out of it, and then now I've just reached a limit, and yeah, that's about it. But for me, I always wanted to do content creation. I always loved the idea of doing videos, but problem is I never really knew what to make and what to do. So therefore I thought, all right, I'll just help other businesses grow and learn from the people who are already where I want to be. And, that is, big YouTubers, millionaires, those kind of people, right? And then as time flew by, I just got sick. And honestly, actually felt a little bit depressed as well, that I am helping these businesses grow with their content, and I've also helped other small channels grow as well, and until they actually started making good decent money. And I've done all of this work for these people, but then in the end of the day I did so much, but I just got only money towards the end, which, look, it's not a lot of money as well. That's another thing. I just got fed up that I can be building all of these things way long ago when I didn't really know how, and I didn't really know what to do. And the worst part is, with all these networks and all, and some of my idols as well that I look up to, who are some of the really big YouTubers, which I would love to meet one day, I just feel very behind. I've made some good friends and acquaintances through social media, videography, photography stuff, and I ended up meeting all these young 20-year-olds, anyone under either the same age as me or below 30. They're all driving supercars, and they're just very well off, or some of them are famous, or some of them famous and rich, or whatever it is. They all had that at the same age as me, and that made me feel super behind, very, very behind at it, honestly. I actually, even to this day, sit down and think to myself, like, shit, what do I do? Then again, it just made me feel very behind. And whenever I see all these other bigger YouTubers out in America, who are the same age as me, if not younger, already having millions of subscribers and they're already famous, just keep in mind as well, I have a very childish thought process, if that's a way to explain it. I always wanted to achieve the things that younger me would have wanted to. And, whether people say, oh yeah, you can't be materialistic, or you can't be chasing after this, you're thinking too hard on yourself, or this and that. This was always my dream. And, I can get into a little bit more of the delusional fantasies I have, but you guys can probably guess, and your guess is probably pretty accurate. I have managed to achieve maybe this much of it. This much. I've been able to rub my shoulders with a big YouTuber. I've been lucky enough to go on these supercars, which younger me would have absolutely shit himself, and seeing all these people succeed in life, and I'm very happy for them. I'm not envious or anything. I just want to be where they are, And, when I think back when I was 18, I was still working my ass off at a factory. It was paying me good money, but I was just working and working, non-stop. And to this day, I have fun, but I don't think I have as much fun as I should for my age. I tend to just be like, work, and that's it. And shit, man, that can be very depressing, like badly. And I get very depressed sometimes thinking about it. Everyone's having a lot of fun, and I'm not doing shit. And unfortunately, I'm not really getting anything or much out of it as well, to be completely honest. Like really I'm not. That's why I feel very behind. I've put in all this work and everything, and I'm still seeing no progress. It feels very depressing, to be honest. I'm looking at the numbers as well, and man, 2026 went fast, and that's what scared me. Usually, I don't know about you guys, but for me, 2026 just went fast. Like, it's already July 1st, that counts as 7 months into the year, and time just went like that. And what have I done? Uploaded fucking 3 videos when I could have uploaded way more, and I could have I could have done all of these things, but, of course I had a side project going on as well. But anyways, with that side project, it's very controversial, so I don't really want to talk about it. But I've been doing that, and I feel like I don't see any progress with that project. It just goes up, down, and just feels like no progress at all, and feel like I've wasted a lot of time. And, people say that, oh yeah, no, don't worry, you're still a baby, you're young and this, but what, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 5 years. It's weird to think that, since the day I started working, it's been 5 years and I haven't done jack shit. Like, time just went bang like that. And it is so terrifying, man. Like, it scares the living daylights out of me. Like, 5 years, man. What have I done? Sooner or later, and the one thing I fear the most, I genuinely fear this, like, a lot. I'm gonna hear somebody say, you just ran out of time. You don't have any time no more. You're not young anymore. You can't really do this anymore. You should have done something when you had the time. And it stresses me out. And, whenever I try to have fun with friends, sure, I'm having fun, but even when I'm having fun, I think to myself, I get stressed, like, I'm not doing this, I'm not working, I'm not earning much money, I'm not doing this. It's a lot to take in, man. And I feel puzzled. Genuinely, I feel like step bro, help me, I'm stuck kind of situation. Yeah. And another thing just, oh my God, that confuses the crap out of me is some of the people that I've met over the past 2 years, because all of this networking and everything actually happened around 2-3 years, actually. Yeah, in under 2-3 years. And with my time actually rubbing shoulders with some of these people who've made it to where I want to be, oh man, the worst part is sometimes I end up finding they've dealt illicit substances, or they've done some sort of illegal business. And, or like the business was illegal at first, but then later on it just became legitimate. They've just done all these shortcuts, and I keep finding these secrets. Or like whenever I talk about, if you want to get ultra wealthy and whatnot, they always have blood on their hands or blood on their shoulders or whatever, like they've done something bad. Or with some of these famous people, in order for them to keep up with the energy, they have to take certain things to keep themselves up. And I'm just thinking, like, really, is this a reality? When you have a lot of noise and that noise is super powerful, or that noise is super strong, you can be led to believe a lot of things that you never thought you would ever end up believing. And it's so unfortunate. And every time I think about that, I'm not trying to say that I want to do anything illegal myself or anything. It's more, I just start to think to myself, like, wow, what is the truth then? I want to, I have big goals and I want to really reach them, especially, it'll be cool to reach all these goals, before 25. That would be a dream for me to achieve, at least have evidence that I can achieve this by the age of 25. And yeah, just makes me feel so lost whenever I keep hearing this person has dealt with this or done this. And yeah, I don't know how to feel. The fuck, Curry Muncher taxi driver just looked at me. The fuck, he's just reversing and now he just looked at me. What the fuck? This is why I actually feel very behind. It puzzles me badly. I don't know what to do. I feel stuck. Man, I've been wanting to do this video for over a month now, and I only just started recording it. And I don't know where I'm gonna go with this type of content afterwards. This type of content is not what I really want to do. I want to do something more fun, something all those other famous YouTubers are doing. Those kind of things, they're fun, and I have a much more different character than, I actually have like way more of a retarded side of me than what you see right now. For the moment, you only get to see fucking depressed, lonely Kenny here. That's the only thing you get to see. I wonder if you guys can relate to this as well. That's a little bit of a story of who I am, and why I feel very behind at the age of 22, and why I'm not really that happy. you know. Going past these supercars, man, doesn't really help. I want one of these so badly. Oh God, look how cool this is. There's McLaren there. There's Rolls Royce and Aston Martin. Wow. And yeah, there's the Ferrari as well. There's the Ferraris. I don't know if you can. Oh, it's a little bit overly bright, but yeah. Oh God, I see that ugly electric car on the photos there. But anyways, I thought you guys could just relate with my confusion a little bit. And let me know how old you guys are. And wait, pause. Fuck. Fuck, Curry Epstein here. Jesus Christ. No, but let me know if you guys are the same age as me and you guys feel the same, or if you're younger or older or whatever it is. I'll be really curious to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.